Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back, and in the last episode, we finally crafted the Nexium emitter. So if we check out our quest book, and the ATM star specifically, we now have 4 pieces of the star done. That is pretty good. That's realistically half the star, maybe a little bit less than half the star. But the Patrick star, that we can do that one quite easy. So then we're just left with these 3 here. Now, I had a little look at them at the end of the last episode to see which ones we think we can make. Now, I have no doubt that we can make this, possibly in this episode. But I know in the past we had a little bit of trouble automating this guy entirely because it needed these souls and whatnot. So we might try it. We might get to what we had in that other, in ATM 7 in regards to this, because automating this guy, it is tricky. You need to do some tricky stuff with integrated dynamics, or you just set up a bee. You know what? Let's actually look up the bee, because I am curious. The bees are crazy, but it's kind of their thing to be crazy. Okay, so you would have to do the ritual in here, and then you can get a stellarite bee. That honestly looks really easy. Like, I'm not sure if something here is difficult in comparison to just the normal eternal stellarites, but like this seems so much better than trying to automate the thing. We may do both. We'll see, because bees aren't everyone's cup of tea, so I respect it. So the Oblivion Shard, like, I think we can do it. We're gonna have to do some magic if we want to do this. We're gonna jump into Nature's Aura. That's not too bad. I don't know what the Rose of Oblivion is gonna cost us, but like I'm pretty confident we could do this. The Philosopher's Fuel. This guy also looks suspiciously easy. The trickiest part, I think, would be... Oh, I don't even know. Well, I guess some of these mods that I haven't even touched. Like, I haven't done Awakened Supremium ever. The Rainbow Furnace, I think, is a bit tricky. We've got to get some reactors going. I mean, we've got reactors going, but I imagine much higher tier. And then this guy, the Improbable Probability Device. This involves going to every single planet. Or at least I believe that's what it needs, because it needs this stuff. Calorite. And you get that from Calorite ore. I'll bookmark both of them. Oh. So you go to Venus, I guess, for this. And neither of these have recipes. The raw stuff you get from Calorite, which is to be expected. I'm trying to see if there's any cheaty way we can do it. We can get it with a laser drill, which was also suggested by Philip. Philip in the last episode mentioned, if we do go to these planets, set up some laser drills and we'll get a lot out of that. But that obviously we need to go to Venus for that. We can get the comb. I imagine the comb uses the stuff. Yeah, it uses a block of the stuff. Cool. All right, sweet. So I don't want to go into space just yet. We will eventually, obviously, to get the star. But I reckon we'll start with the Oblivion Shard. I reckon we'll smash out these Nature's Aura. We'll try to get 3 Eternal Stellars. We'll see if we can automate them. And then also these World's Eye. So, where do we begin? I'll tell you what. Let's begin with the Eternal Stellar. Yeah, let's do it. So we'll bookmark this guy. Here's what we're going to try to make. It is going to need a tier 3 forge, which is one of these Hephaestus forges. It needs X-Petrified Orbs. It needs Stellarite. It needs Aureal, Souls, Blood, and Experience. Okay? And we can do it all. In fact, you know what? I'm trying to remember. I think there was a quite diabolical way that we got away with getting all the stuff last time. Anyhow, so where do we begin? Well, let's make sure we have the ingredients before we even try to set up the forge. So, stellarite pieces. These guys you get from mining stuff. I think that's what you get it from. There's obviously a B for the stellarite. Wait, is the B? What's the B for? Hold on, have I confused myself? Do you get Eternal Stellar from the B? Oh, okay, you get both. You get the stellarite. Oh, and it's a 1% chance. Oh, so it's not too crazy, to be honest. Yeah, okay, I respect this B. I didn't use my eyes when I looked at it before. Okay, cool. So yeah, to get the stellarite pieces, you get them when you're mining. I don't really remember how. 3 charges when right-click will fully repair all the items in your inventory. Main purpose is to give it unbreakable to any item. So if you combine it with a tool and apply the item modifier smithing template in a smithing table with one of these, you get unbreakable. The tool has no longer got durability, is how that guy works. But yeah, we need these pieces. Oh, there's like a full section here that I imagine walks us through getting this stuff. Cool. Well, I guess, yeah, we'll look through that. What does it say here, though? You'll find the Stellar Arcanum ore deep underground. Stellar Arcanum. So, Stellar Arcanum. This stuff here. You can also get it from a dimensional mine shaft, and then that appears to be the only way. So, I guess you want to be a little bit careful with how much of this stuff you use, at least until you get bees set up. So, honestly, you want to be quite early here. Like, to make this guy automatable, yeah. Alright, let's bookmark this guy. So what do I need? I need, yeah, at least 4 pieces to make the bee. Cool. How many do we have? Oh. I'll be honest, I thought we'd have some at Forbidden. We don't have any. Surely we've got some in our backpack or something, right? I swear we've found some. Have we really not? Okay, this might be a longer episode than originally I thought it would be. Okay. Is there a stellar charm? Like stellar side or something? There doesn't appear to be. Oh yeah, we've just got to find this stuff. Alright, huh. Interesting. Okay. You'll find the stellar arcanum ore deep underground. And we don't have any. This is so embarrassing. I honestly, I'm so used to just opening my inventory and just having this stuff. Okay. Well, let's jump into the mine, and I guess we'll go looking for some of the stuff. So yeah, okay. You know, let me have a quick look around. Like, are we sure I just haven't gone past the stuff? So it kind of, I mean, it glows and stuff. It looks pretty cool. It like pulses gold, like a yeah. Okay, we are in a deep slate section. We're at negative 44. So like we're pretty. We're pretty down, you know what I mean, in terms of being deep underground. Bedrock is not too far below us, I believe. Yep, here's bedrock. Cool. Shall I just begin, I guess? What's the best way to do it? I think oh, I got excited to see diamonds. Okay, anyhow. Oh, God. Oh, God. Silverfish man, who made him? So the real plan in terms of mining, obviously. Oh, wait, no, hold on. But my brain kicked into gear. Let's go back home. God, I'm all over the place. Just give me a second. There's so many different aspects in this game that like bit by bit a new mod that you remember you have just pops into your head and you're like, oh, I've done it. I've got a thing for that. We've already set this up. So what I was gonna say is if our quarry still has an area that's been mined, which would be this away. I don't know if we actually have an area dug out. We do. We might actually be able to find some of the stuff pre-dug out, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if the quarry itself mines it, and it might just void the stuff, I'm not sure. But the point I was going to get at is we might be able to see it in the walls. Because I know in the past you could. So it says to go deep, but I will double check the stone layer, just to make sure that it's not in this part, because obviously I'm probably going to be doing most of my searching in the deep slate. So we'll give it a fair chance to be found. But I don't really see it. We see some gold. That's pretty much the closest in terms of looks. Okay, well I don't see anything. Now the other stuff we're looking for, like there's 2 things we're after. One is the stellarite, and the other one is the X-petrified stuff. Now I don't have access to my network in here, which is unfortunate. The only stuff we don't have mined is obviously all the modium. I guess we can go deeper. Yeah. I know back in the day, I'm pretty sure you could find the stuff in the mining dimension, but it's possible that you can no longer. I'm also probably going to be completely biased in terms of this one little search. If I don't find it, I'll be like, nah, it doesn't exist. Which might anger some of you guys. I do apologize. Okay. It's not looking too good, is it? I'll check further down. I know that stuff's all like meant to be nether, but it might somehow be considered as, you know, an area that you can find the stuff. Otherwise, yeah, we'll jump back in the overworld. I might travel far away in case it's a situation where this mod was added later and the world gen for it doesn't exist in my save. That's entirely possible. So I might travel a distance away and do my mining there. Yeah. I'm really hoping I haven't just gone past it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. I reckon we'll head back. We'll go back into the mine. No, we won't. Hold on. What's our furthest away thing? Wait, let's at least go back to the overworld so that I'm looking at the right map. What's our, like, furthest away, waystone? Just so I can, like, try to find some new, stuff. There's gold over here. Deep Ancient City. Let's go over here. This is pretty far. And then we'll just, dig around out there. So, Deep Ancient City. 6,000 meters away. Almost 7,000. We might get a warden spawning. I apologize. But then I guess we'll just head off. It's also, I mean, do we see any in here? What's this stuff? Uranium? Okay. It's not my uranium. It must be your uranium. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a quick look in this cave, because obviously it's a lot easier to find some stuff. But then, yeah, most likely I'll meet you guys in the strip mine. Probably when I find it. What is this stuff? I kind of want it. I don't know what it is. We've got it. Cool. Oh, look at this. We've got Runic Deep Slate from Forbidden and Arcanist, which is the same mod. So we know at least the stuff's spawning where we are. That's very good to know. Oh, look. So this is what it looks like. Stellar Arcanum. I've obviously found some in the cave. Is there any more visible now that we, I guess, have seen one and know what we're looking for? Doesn't look like it. Now, from memory, these guys aren't as simple as just mining them. But, wait, hold on. Do we have Fortune? Does that help? I'm not sure. We've got Fortune 4, it looks like. Let's see. They explode. Cool, so we've got one. We now, in theory, just need 4 more. Assuming there's no other tricks up their sleeve in terms of, stuff we need. It kind of looks like this texture. It looks like tough. A little bit. A little bit. I think this is this some here? Oh, maybe I just saw like the light gleaming off it. Oh, scary sounds. Alright, I'm just gonna start mining. What I'll probably end up doing is, if you do a large tunnel like this, obviously you have to travel quite far to actually start making progress in terms of your mining. But then you switch to just the small tunnel, because this does a stack each time, right? So if you now just go through like this, you're able to not move as far, but also mine a lot further than you would have to otherwise. Does that make sense? Like, purely just in terms of, why am I hearing ghost sounds? Oh god. Let's pretend that everything's fine. Yeah, just in terms of, like, actually walking, you get a lot more mined, which is pretty cool. Oh, look at that. I was gonna say, I ended up finding a giant cave. Oh, very pretty cave. There's also a warden down there that's very much not happy with me. But we've got a vein of at least 2 over here. Oh, hold on. It's still in small tunnel mode. 2 here. Oh no, this is ex-petrified orbs. My bad. So yeah, this is that other stuff we need. So we've got some of that, some stellarite, some ex-petrified orbs. Cool. I'll keep looking around here, I suppose. Oh, here we go. Found another piece. It's so slow. I need to figure out my enchants and stuff in terms of being able to mine things, standing up and whatnot. Alright, 2 pieces of that. So we just need 2 more. That's all we need. Just all we need. Oh, by the way, there you go. That's the seed allegedly for what we're in. I think the actual seed that I just wrote was like sub to do. But yeah, we've had a few people asking, so there it is. I don't know if we have that written down. So honestly, I should probably copy it and actually put that in the Discord somewhere easy to find. I'm not sure. I think at the start of Modpacks we don't usually do that, just so that people playing on the world can actually explore it. But I mean, the world's been out for, or the servers have been out for quite long enough. I think only one of the servers, in fact, it's probably just the private server that actually has this seed, to be honest. So that whole aspect doesn't really matter, I guess. But there you go. And aside with that, I'm not sure how ore spawns work, if they're identical for every single seed, but you could also like come and double check, you know what I mean? Make sure I'm actually finding the ores, if that makes sense, I guess. I was just thinking about it then, I'm like, when I cut to these, like, I wonder how many people are like, yeah, sure mate, sure you found another one. I do wonder. I've been trying to grab all of these that I find because I haven't actually looked up how we get those. So like, oh. Huh. What have I done here? Why have I confused myself? The Eternal Stellar you get from a stellarite B. Oh, I get ya. I'm catching up. I've just baffled myself looking at this. So you get this from the bee itself in the beehive, as well as a comb. So this is a bonus on top of the comb. And then the comb you process to get the X-Petrified Orb and the stellarite piece. That makes so much more sense. And that's a 30% and 10%. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Nice. Sweet. Alright, everything is A-okay. We're all going to be fine. So I still just need 2 more of the cool stuff. But the cool stuff is so difficult to find. Here's what I'll say. I feel like I say this time and time again. Usually it's not when we're mining. Normally it's like during a different part of the game. Normally it's like trying to find a plant or sometimes it's a certain biome, but nowadays with like the nature's compass and whatnot, that's sort of just null and void, the whole like needing to find a biome. But when there's something that you need to find in order to do something, I dislike that it's purely chance, right? Like trying to find this is really, I mean, maybe I could just set up a quarry. Maybe I'm myself making it so that it's a chance. But I'd love if there was a way to make it. You know what I mean? With easily accessible resources where it's like, okay, you can go around and look for it. You can get lucky and find them. Or you can make it, right? I like the idea of that. Because then it eliminates this whole, realistically, I could be searching for the next, like, decade, right? Like, there's a chance I just never find it. But I've also just realized myself in talking about it that I should set up a quarry. We've got enough power, more than enough power to run a quarry in this dimension, which is the overworld, just to clear out a giant area and probably just find the stellarite myself. And yet here I am, still going through this cave, mentally complaining, like internally complaining, being like, oh, I still haven't found anything, and where's the thing? But I've also got the solution in my head as well. And for some reason, I'm still going. Is that a thing? No, it's uranium. We don't have access to our thing as well? No. Okay. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So, let's go back home. I don't know if we'll make a new quarry or if we'll just set up, like, move our old one or something. But yeah, I like the epiphany. Okay, so we've got 2 pieces. Cool. I would like a quarry. How difficult? Oh, no, I don't want a quarry. Sorry, I want a builder. Builder, boom, 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 and boom. Very easy. I would like a quarry clearing card. So this is what I would like. So this needs a shape card quarry, which needs a diamond pickaxe, a diamond shovel, and a shape card, just a blank one. So go ahead and make one of those, hopefully. Very nice. Shape card quarry, beautiful, and shape card clearing quarry, if you surround that with glass, obviously. Cool. So we've got this guy. We've got our builder as well. Now, do we have dimensional anything? No. See, what we're after are dimensional shard ores and dimensional shards. Now, in order to get these, you can craft them, and we may actually craft them because they are pretty good to have. And I mean, you guys obviously know why we've done this before, but it has been a while since we've done this, so sort of fair enough. Connected glass, maybe we'll just use glass. You know what I mean? There's no way it needs to be connecting glass. I think it's just getting excited and wanting to use connecting glass. Okay, glass. Boom. Can I order 4 stacks of this? How many stacks is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. It says I can, and so I shall. So we'll order that. That should hopefully be quick, unless some of it's processing or something. Is this a quarry as well? Oh, this is a short-range builder. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, we've got this guy, the machine infuser. So he'll make it not only faster, but also a little bit more power efficient. So we'll chuck in our builder, and we'll chuck in our dimensional shards. I've got plenty of time in my bottle to speed this guy up. So we'll speed him up 16 times as fast. And just make sure that we're fully infusing this. So I believe it is 4 stacks it requires. So in go 4 stacks, and out comes 100% infused builder. Awesome. Do I need anything else? Probably just a dimensional chest to put all the loot. And I think that's it, right? Can we think of anything else before I head over? Guys, please. Can we think of anything? I I'll be honest. Power. Now, we're going to use ender gates, but we're also going to need to entangle this guy if I really want to do this correctly. So I'll bring 3, or I guess just 2 entangled blocks. You know what as well? I use entangled blocks quite often. Let's add those to our dock over here. So inside this guy, let's put entangled blocks. Well, this guy, yeah, there we go. I was going to say he's not working. Let's go in here and let's say keep 10. Keep 10 in there. We'll use 10. What else do I use in this? Pipes. I never put pipes in there, but we use pipes quite often. Let's have those. This. Yeah, sure. Maybe those as well. Yeah, why not those? And chuck in. You could probably chuck in these. I don't know if we have recipes for all of these, but we're gonna find out. No, I won't add recipes for them now, but we'll think about it, right? And one day in the future we will. Just 10 of those. Cool. So in our dock. Oh, look at that. We've got some stuff. Nice. Okay. So, what are we doing? First of all, we'll jump back down into our ancient city. Here we are. Very nice. We'll run off, I guess, in this direction, hoping to bump into another one of those stellarite pieces, but sadly we do not. So, relax, dude. All right, you will go here. I will select it. And now we need to select our zone. So I'm going to select this as my top corner. And then I need a second corner that's as far that way as we can. So we'll jump down here. Hopefully not spawning in any guys just yet. We probably will once we do this. That's okay. And then we will go small tunnel. And we'll head this way. I don't know how far we need to go. Because like already this is a pretty big area. There's probably a set amount per chunk that spawn. Just period, right? So there's a chance that we're already far enough that we'd have more than enough in terms of how many we need. And then we'll just head down here to bedrock. Cool. I might go just above where bedrock sort of ends. So like here, just so that we don't make too much of a mess. And that will be the second corner. Excellent. So I will now attempt to fly back supersonic speeds with my jetpack. We'll put this in and it should begin. Is it? What? What? Okay, I was like, did it eat my builder? I confused myself. All right, so yeah, that will go in there. Awesome. Hopefully that works. We will place the dimensional chest on top. So infinite storage. Within this guy, we now have, if I crouch properly, we have somewhere in here, ender gates. Cool. So this guy is going to be set to ignore redstone. He will just run non-stop. I'm going to place on all of this so that he's got plenty of power. And we will click begin. And so, in theory, it has begun. Now, this guy... Oh, he's fine. Yeah, cool. I wasn't sure if I'd need to put more power on him. Looks like he's doing just fine. Assuming that's actually mining stuff. Let's double check everything. Oh! Okay, it is set to solid. Perfect. That was almost going to be a problem. And he's... Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's mowing through the stuff. Potentially. I don't really know what he's up to. In terms of, like, where he's starting and where he'll get to. The operation is not possible. Wait. I think that's okay. Do a single run and stop. Don't move entities. Cool, I think. Okay. In that case, let's head back into this other corner and see if maybe it started over here in terms of doing the quarrying so that we can actually sort of monitor it. Oh yeah, look, it's begun. So that's the speed at which it currently runs. We can time and bottle it to make it go a lot faster. Another thing we could probably do that would probably make a lot more sense, probably, lots of probablys, would be try out the chunk destroyer. We haven't done that yet, and I'll tell you what, I feel like now's a good enough reason, because this, I'll be honest, it's feeling pretty slow compared to, well, I guess compared to what I'm expecting. It's fine, like, it'll still eventually catch up to where we want it to be, but it doesn't feel as fast as I had hoped. Okay. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and head back and make a chunk destroyer, or at least see if we can. Maybe I'm a little bit too optimistic here. Alright, so, by the way, we're probably not automating this episode. We'll probably, if we're lucky, we'll get the bee made this episode. It might just turn into this was a chunk destroyer episode. But yeah, okay, so chunk destroyer will require a workbench plus, and then all of this stuff. So, workbench plus, is going to cost these. So we'll go ahead and grab those. Cool. This guy I will automate. So let's make a recipe. Just because I find it easier than me manually grabbing all this stuff out and placing it in. You know what I mean? If we can just do this, that makes more sense. So we'll grab that as a recipe. And then we have these 3 as well. Sorry about the birds you can hear in the background. Nature's healing, I guess. So this will be another recipe for a flexible marker. Or using a flexible marker. Flexible marker will be made out of this recipe. Sure. The pump plus will be this recipe. Cool. Did that just go ahead and not put any of the glass in? Okay, I think it can accept any glass. I think that's just, I guess, what it's saying. Very interesting. Are we able to increase that number to whatever it was meant to be? So that's for the pump. 512. Can we? No. So I'm just going to have to do stacks of them. I'm surprised that 80 is going to work, to be honest, but we'll have faith. So 512 divided by 64 is going to be 8 stacks of glass I require in here. So let's go ahead and at least get a stack of glass that I can use to paste it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stacks of glass. Cool. So I should be able to make that recipe. There you go. As you can see in there, 512 glass, 80 cactus. Wonderful. And then quarry pump. There we go. That looks right. Cool. All right. So on top of this, I'm going to need an item collector, which, oh my God, once again, come on. Let's speed things up here. What's going on? Item collector, advanced item collector. Let's put those in here, and then let's actually head over to processing place and add it into our dock. Alrighty, so how do we get this guy up and running? Well, let's just make a horrific mess over here. Why don't we? We'll make it on the other side. Feeling like we'll be nice and tidy today and do it on this side. Okay, so we'll have a crafter. Cool. I assume that tail crafter will work. We'll find out. And all these recipes will go in there. Awesome. We will then have our item collector, which let's just see if it actually works. Yeah, cool. Our item collector will be on top of a dimensional chest most likely. So we'll grab another one of those. Awesome. That will go here. Advanced item collector. We can lower the range on this. It does not need to be anywhere near as large as it is. Pretty much just here. Because I think this guy drops the finished good on the ground. That's sort of why we're doing it this way. This will be set up as a whitelist. And if I could drag stuff in, I would. So I think we'll have to just craft them and then place them in there as we go. But that should be fine. And then I think that's just kind of it, to be honest. It does need power as well, I believe. Or at least I thought it would. Yeah, well, we've got power on there now. Let's give it a shot. Let's search Chunk Destroyer. Let's just see if we can just make it. Each individual piece will drop in my inventory, but I think we can work from there. Oh, I've got to tell it what to do. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I get you. Well, anyhow, what do we need? I need 3 quarry pluses. Oh, 1, 2, 3. So, do you reckon they're just going in the chest next to it? Because this guy's set to whitelist. Cool. So, 3 quarry pluses. Perfect. We're going to need 2 pump pluses. 1, 2. Cool. I'm worried I'm pressing the wrong thing. 3 chunk markers. So, that's going to be 1, 2... Oh. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Marker plus. Cool. And then chunk destroy. Yeah, I mean, that worked. Awesome. Cool. So that, my friends, is how you get a chunk destroyer. Now, that's pretty cool, right? Chunk destroyer, sure. Let's go show them off. Now, it's not all done. There's going to be some more fun involved, but I do want to just test it so we can compare the speeds, because we can make this guy, as far as I'm aware, a lot faster. So here he is. This is the chunk that he shall destroy. I will grab another dimensional chest. So I assume he's going to need that. So that'll go on top. And if we open it up, we've got some information. Area frame, chunk by chunk, ready to start. You can set the sizes and whatnot. We'll just keep it normal. Let's go ahead and place power on there. And there we go, I believe. And here it is. It's chunk destroying. From here, you're like, oh yeah, it's about as fast as a quarry. That is going to bedrock. It doesn't really get much faster. In fact, I think we're losing a lot of stuff because this guy's full. So, yeah, there you go. Oh, you know what? I think items are still showing up in there, maybe. But yeah, so that's a quarry done, right? And you remember what I said before? It can go faster. It can go a lot faster. So let's go ahead and attempt to pick this guy back up. Cool. Let's go make it go faster. Yeah. This guy's pretty cool. All right, so it can be enchanted. It's that simple. If we can lag our way over here, allegedly it can be enchanted. Now, as you see here, not working. It can't be enchanted. I lied. But it can receive enchants. So if we go in here and we search efficiency, I should be able to grab out a pretty good speed. Now, if we look at the chunk destroyer, it should say, or at least I thought it would say what it can receive in terms of enchants. The fact that it doesn't concerns me, that it can't actually receive enchants. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. There's an enchantment mover from Quarry Plus. That might be what we want, just based on my memory. I think that makes sense. I might have gotten a little bit carried away. Let's go ahead and jump over to our processing area. Open up this guy. Let's make the recipe for this. Of course, we don't have the recipe for, like, anvils. How do we not have anvils automated? Okay, let's make some anvils, shall we? Ugh. Okay, quarry enchantment mover, boom, boom, and boom. Cool. So now we have one of those. Awesome. Let's slap it down. Cool. So if I chuck the chunk destroyer in, and I chuck in efficiency? No, that didn't work. Up, down. Interesting. Okay. Do I need to place a tool in? No. I won't lie. I feel like they've removed it. The ability to enchant it. Let's double check, because I swear there was a page that displayed it. Example quarries. Yeah. But the chunk destroyer being the best one. And you can see here, they show the example of an enchanted chunk destroyer. Enchantment mover. Oh, maybe I need it on a pickaxe. I guess that makes sense. Let's grab a pickaxe. Oh, in fact, we might be able to just yoink some from one of these. Fortune and unusing. That's pretty cool. Do we have any that have fortune and efficiency? This one has unbreaking and efficiency. I know that those are two that it uses. Fortune, unbreaking are on this, and then efficiency is on the other one. How do we not have one that has all? Fortune here. I'm trying to save like 3 seconds by spending a lot more. Fortune, efficiency. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much as good as we got. Cool. So, chuck this in. Chuck this in. Cool. Fortune, efficiency. So those are the two that we have on here. Every time I tap Fortune, one of the levels goes across. And as you can see, we now have Fortune 3 and efficiency 5. And then I can chuck in one that had unbreaking. That's the only thing you can take, but we can tap it on. 3 levels of unbreaking 3. Cool. Now, one thing we'll do before we even continue here is the unthinkable. Let's head over here. Let's see if we can cheese it. I doubt we can, but it's always worth a try. Chunk destroyer in with an efficiency 6 book. Yeah, doesn't work. But as per usual, it's worth a try. You never know. But cool. So this guy's upgraded. So he's got efficiency. He's got unbreaking. He's got fortune. Pretty good. Let's go ahead and give it a test run, shall we? Just to compare the speed. So you remember what it looked like before in terms of chunk quarrying? Well, let's try it again, shall we? So there it is. Still set up to do 1 chunk. And let's go ahead and put power on it. So it builds the frame. It kind of looks like it's going just as fast, doesn't it? Can we speed it up at all? Interesting. I mean, I'm not getting... I mean, to be fair, we're probably getting fortune from this, which is pretty cool, but it's feeling a little lackluster. You know what it could be as well? Let me go and double check. If this is the case, then it means that the other quarry could have gone faster without the enchants as well. But it's possible that the dimensional chest we have isn't being imported fast enough. You know what I mean? So somewhere over here, we've got a dimensional chest that we're using as just like a bin, right? And it's somewhere over here. It's this guy here. And he's just got an ultra importer. Let's go ahead and put on a better importer and see what we get from this. So what do you need? You're going to need some netherite. I'm sure we can make it happen. You know what? I swear... you know what it is? I think in the base... we've still got one of these guys just chilling here, right? Yeah. This guy's working his heart off. He's like, please. I'm just a simple netherite farmer. Just trying to make my way in this world. So I'm hoping to get 4 blocks out of this. Oh, we got a little bit more. Cool. For one of these. Cool. Okay. Let's give this a shot, shall we? I don't know if this will actually solve the problem, but we'll try. So there it is. Should be a lot faster this time. We don't even have one into the mining dim, do we? So better off just going this way, that way. Cool. Do we not have one here? No, allegedly we don't. All right, let's go ahead. And what we can do is we can just move it. So I'm gonna do +1, +1, +1. What? But that didn't work, did it? Interesting. Not ready to start. Okay, well, let's just pick it up and place it again. So we'll grab you. Takes a while to break, but I guess it's understandable. So you'll go here. Cool. You'll go there. And boom! Does it feel faster? No, it feels just as fast. But just real quick, can we... It does look like it's going faster. You know what I mean? It looks like it's grabbing... Either way, hey, that's pretty cool. This guy's still not emptying as fast as I would have thought, to be honest. I think it's still, like, filling up with stuff from this quarry. That's the only thing that makes sense in my eyes. Like, why else hasn't it done anything? And now it's finally caught up. Yeah, okay. I believe it. Alright, but hey, either way, we got a pretty cool chunk destroyer. Let's go back to the other place and see if we can get some more stuff. So, Deep Ancient City. There's a chance, by the way, that our quarry that we left over here... Oh, actually, you know what? Did we chunk load it? Might not have chunk loaded it. I also don't really remember which way we went. Did we go this way? This sort of looks familiar. Okay, well, it's chilling there. Oh! Not enough power or not enough storage. Oh, yeah, because I sort of missed everything. That's fine. So what am I wanting to do here? I mean, I kind of... Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, whoa. Hold on. If I just pick these up and I just go up, doesn't this just get everything we want? You know what I mean? What am I doing? Let's just do a small tunnel and just go vertical. But like, if it mines the entire chunk, then it doesn't matter if I'm up at the level or below the level, right? So let's do this from above to witness the glory. I will travel a little bit because I don't want to destroy the ancient city just for, I guess, no reason. But yeah, okay. Is the jetpack faster? Oh, it is a little bit. Cool. So let's just head this way a little bit because I'm gonna absolutely decimate the land in a second. Okay, so here we are. Right, nice at the tippity top of this mountain. Cool. Let's go ahead and place this guy down. And let's increase this to be a 5 and a 5, maybe a 5 and maybe a 5. So, chunk by chunk, we could do that. What does this look like? Are we able to see what this looks like? Let's go options, video set. Oh, we can. So this is the border. Oh, I think we got a little bit too far away. Let's go here, increase. Oh, everything is maxed. I already did max that out, the tile distance. Okay, well, either way, you can see that it's pretty far. Let's go back. And hook this guy up, so... Okay. Are you ready? Pow. It has power. What it will do first is build the frame, which, based on this, it has already done, I'm guessing. And then I guess it's just going to start absolutely decimating. Oh no, it's still building the frame. Okay. There's still... It's not that fast, I guess. I mean, once again, I'm sure the time in a bottle could make sweet work of this mountain, and it likely will. But here we go. And there it goes. How horrific is that? Just from an anything perspective. That's going to bedrock. That is brutal. Okay, so that was pretty fast. It was pretty fast. Let's go ahead. Oh, I should have, I should have marked where we were. Yeah, here we go. Let's, what map do I want to use this one? Add waypoint here. Cool. Okay, so, let's go ahead and timer bottle this with all the time in the world. So that is now sped up 256 times. What does that look like? Is it obvious? Yeah, I mean, like, it's still in big clumps. It feels like there's a limit on it in terms of the speed that it can possibly go, but regardless, it's going pretty fast. Now, so, if we head over here, as you can see, this guy's a little bit overloaded at the moment, which is to be expected. We're getting some dimensional shards, which is awesome. I won't have to craft any more of them. We're getting a bunch of different ores that I've never seen before, which is pretty cool. As well as some fan favorites, of course. Most importantly, we should have stellarite. Now, let's go ahead and grab out our waystone, which should be in here. This might get destroyed, I'm not sure, but this will be stellar. Boom, boom. Let's head back. Oh, before we go, hold on. Oh, wow, you can see the marking that it did. Oh, my God. But yeah, let's go into claim chunks, and let's force load this chunk. And I guess claim it. There we go. So is this the correct chunk? Let me just... Yeah, cool. Sweet. So, if we head back home, I'm assuming it's going to keep mining. Do we have any more stellarite pieces? We've got 4! It's a little suspicious that it's perfectly 4, but it is 4. I'm imagining we're going to get a bunch more as that runs. But how ridiculous is that? I don't think the map updates, like, while you're out here. You know what I mean? It'd be cool if it did. Sorry, we're lagging our way over here. But I think you actually have to walk in the chunks for them to load. Yeah, it'd be cool if there was like a right-click load chunks, you know? That'd be pretty cool. We've got 4. You know what? I think this episode's going to have to be... Like, I don't think I can set up the forge capable of building this thing this episode. And get, like, all the stuff. Look, I probably can. My point should be that it is very hot in my room currently, and I don't think I have the power to do it. But hey, we set up a chunk destroyer. Might not have been what we set out to do, but it, well, it's pretty cool. Yeah. I'd say that's not that much slower than when it's sped up. It probably is. But it feels like it's nice and smooth. It looks nice. So yeah, here you go. Oh, what's this stuff? Dummy blocks from Quarry Plus. Oh yeah, because it also stores fluids that it finds. So there was a little bit of lava, and water in the quarry itself that I saw back at the base, or in the dimensional chest. I'm not. It was somewhere. I think it was in the quarry. But yeah, cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, it's awesome. And it even puts like some frames against the wall. Very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, this guy's pretty ridiculous. Okay, cool. Well, I'll probably end this episode here, to be honest. We'll wrap it up. There's a nice little biome in there. I mean, this thing is brutal. Absolutely brutal. And I don't think we're getting nearly as much of the stuff out of this as we should. In fact, yeah, if you hover over the chunk destroyer itself, that's all the stuff it has in it, and it's just trying to, like, place into the chest above. That is ridiculous. It's even got some crude oil. That's pretty cool. So, yeah. Well, there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you're having fun watching the series. I know the episodes are a little bit delayed these days, but hopefully it's still fun to watch when they do come out. I do apologize for that. But, yeah. Thank you for watching. Hopefully having fun. We'll get to this star. We'll figure it out. As for the Greg star, we'll see. We'll see what happens once we've gotten the ATM star, whether this feels doable. You know, we could probably get an end steel exchanger and some antimatter pallets, you know, and unobtainium. We can do that part. We can do those. It's just some of these, you know, some of these we might struggle with. Just, yeah, but well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzy, Final Phoenix 13, Yulia, and Mr. Brendan. Don't feel pressured to be a channel member, or even if you are a channel member, don't feel pressured to continue being one. The videos will happen regardless, so don't be concerned on that front. And yeah, I think that's it for now. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. We have successfully destroyed nature. I feel like I've pulled a Lorax on this place, but like the mining equivalent, I guess. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.